So I just quickly wanted to let you guys know that if you plan on purchasing The Sims 4 Businesses and Hobbies or any of the Sims packs, you can use my code fantayzia on the EA app or thesims.com. This does directly support me and my channel, so I do really appreciate those of you guys who use my code. Hey everyone, it's Fantayzia. So I thought I would double upload today just because it's my first day back recording after moving and I have more stuff to talk about with the new roadmap. There's actually more stuff on EA.com, so we're gonna go over that. And then also, I did ask you guys in my last video if you want me to talk about some of the little teases that The Sims has been doing leading up to this, kind of like talk about my thoughts. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do that because I have some things to say and I haven't been able to go over it. So first and foremost, we have the new article. I'm not going to go over all of this. I'm going to go over some of the new stuff they revealed in here. But this says here, turn up the heat and sim your summer, which we've seen this. So this was the first roadmap they launched. And then this is the new one that I just went over. So they've just revealed this today. But then under here, we see more additional information. So we can see here that there is 2 free base game updates, which we don't know anything about yet. But then they did mention some things down here, which is really, really exciting. I wasn't expecting that. I thought we wouldn't hear anything for a good little bit. And of course, the free base game update for July 1st, I, would just assume that would include things that are for the expansion pack as they usually do. So for this August free base game update, it could literally be anything. So down here, it says save the dates. Watch for the twinkles in the forest on June 12th for the reveal of the Enchanted By Nature expansion pack. Get a more in-depth look at this whimsical world with a new gameplay trailer on June 26th and embrace the call of the natural world with the pack releasing on July 10th. Venture into the great outdoors with the Nature's Calling event coming to the base game on June 24th. Stay tuned for more information on this limited time event where you'll hone your Sims handiness skill to discover a long hidden secret of nature. Okay, and then we have some new information about the updates. Bask in rays of sunlight draped in greenery descending from above with a base game update coming on July 1st. Additionally, new skin customization options will be available in another base game update on August 19th. Keep an eye out for more information that will be shared in the days ahead. So new skin customization options. So that is something that's going to be included on August 19th. So I'm thinking this is going to be a really good update that probably includes even more, just, expanding on the base game, adding some more things that we really need. I am wondering what this may be because, of course, now we already have the update to the amount of skin tones that we have, and then we have the slider, so we can change it even further. So I'm curious, what do you guys think? Comment down below. Now, we also have this here, which I'm sure you guys have all seen, but like I said, I do want to go over it with you guys because I haven't been able to, and it's been making me so sad. If you haven't seen this for whatever reason though, if you go ahead and type in somethingisgrowing.com, I'll also link it down below, you will see this website, which I think this is so cool. This is one of the coolest things I've ever done, I feel like, for leading up to an expansion pack. So every day this was kind of changing, but it says something is growing, take a peek inside, and you can go ahead and enter. And then there's cute music. By the way, I do want to just note, this has confirmed to not be AI. I know a lot of people were thinking this was AI. At first glance, I just thought this looked absolutely beautiful. But then when I saw some people saying it's AI, I was like, oh, could it be? But no, it's confirmed to not be AI. So it says here, get lost in enchantment. You're awakened at dawn to the sound of high-pitched laughter, somehow both sweet and sinister. All of a sudden, you're met with a magical presence. You're a little afraid at first, but you learn to embrace all the wonder and mischief these creatures' abilities can bring. Nurturing plants, influencing emotions, and a whole lot more you're still yet to discover. Eyes blurry with sleep, you look around at the strange, wonderful surroundings, living at one with nature. With enchanting new friends and even a new career, you have a feeling you'll be right at home, so your new life begins. I'm just obsessed with the sound of this pack. So I do want to know if you guys think we're going to be able to be a fairy or just see fairies and interact with them, because some people have been speaking about that. And I will say, of course, I would love for my Sims to be able to be a fairy, but with the route it appears that they're taking this pack, I wouldn't be mad if we can't be a fairy. That's just me though, and it probably has something to do with the fact that I'm not entirely an occult player, but fairies are my favorite. However, I just love the magicalness of fairies and, the world that it'll bring, and it's things like that. So I wouldn't be necessarily upset if I can't be a fairy myself. So I want to know your guys' thoughts about that down below. Now, if we go ahead and click the next one here, the little audio for this one is so cute too. Like, look at this image. Oh my goodness. I really hope they continue with this type of artwork. I think this is a great way personally to tease a pack. So get lost in ailments. You've been feeling a little funny. An ailment with strange effects has befallen you. You learn you have to work hard to put the cure together. But it's not all bad. It turns out honing the apothecary skill is fun, and who knows, it might even lead you to a new career path. I'm so excited for this new career, you guys. They keep on mentioning it. You know what this image looks like? All of them actually, but I just thought of it when I went to this image here. It looks like clay, and I love that. Okay, so this one mentions the new traits. I wanted to kind of talk about how I feel about these, so get lost in 3 new traits. 3 new traits will play a role in how Sims relate to their world. You befriend fellow plant lovers, have enlightening encounters with mystical Sims, and even have run-ins with disruptive Sims. Oh no, now everything's out of balance. Okay, I am obsessed. So obviously we're going to be seeing more with gardening, which I think is great. I've also suddenly taken an interest in wanting to like start my own garden. So this is great timing for this because I feel like I'm just inspired with that in general. So I'm really excited to see this whole plant lovers trait, mystical Sims. Oh my goodness. This makes me think we will be able to be a fairy, but like, I don't know. And then the disruptive Sims. We love some drama, you know, can throw everything out of balance. I'm so curious how that's gonna work. This pack just feels so different. Like, I feel like if you're having your Sims live in this world, it's gonna feel so different than playing in any other world, and I really hope I'm right about that. And then this last image is absolutely stunning with this fog. I just love it. I'm obsessed. Again, like this really just looks like clay and I'm vibing with it. All right, so get lost in natural living. You wake up under the stars and see other Sims meeting their needs outdoors without beds or plumbing. You're hungry, but you spot some delicious looking mushrooms by a tree. Looks like you'll sustain yourself just fine. Like, this just sounds so cool, you guys. Wasn't this the first one they revealed? Like I said, I was in the process of moving, but I was, you know, keeping up with everything on my phone. I just wasn't able to record. Like, having my Sims live off the land, I just love the idea of that play style. I think it's also going to open a lot of doors for storytelling. Oh, this one is gorgeous. This image, it's just so pretty and bright. Get lost in Innisgreen, I think it is. I could be completely saying that wrong. You peek through the leaves and see a quaint town. The sign reads Innisgreen. A beautifully lush world where Sims live in harmony with nature. You discover there are 3 neighborhoods to explore. A quiet waterfront where they're all about gnomes. A grove where nature and civilization blend together. And an enchanting magical forest. What else awaits you here? Okay, hands down, I am most excited for the enchanted magical forest. I can't wait for that. But yeah, that is all the little teases they were releasing every day. When I tell you, it was so hard not to share my excitement with you guys seeing these every day as I was moving. But yeah, I definitely didn't want you guys to think I wasn't excited for this pack or anything because I hadn't been covering it. I did let you guys know in my community post that I was moving and all of that, but I know not everyone sees that. So content will be back to normal now. Whenever there's news and stuff, I will be covering that. I'll still have my save file videos, but yeah, I'll obviously be covering things that are going on every day. I am so excited for more to come. I cannot wait. I am so ready for that reveal trailer. I'm hoping they still release little teases from here on out. I hope that wasn't kind of the end of it. I do think it would be fun if they continue to do that. I feel like it really gets the hype up, and doing it in this style is really cool. So yeah, anyways, you guys, I want to know all your thoughts and feelings down below. And with that, I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys.
You're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm